Hey, how you guys doing? Hello there, Madison. Hello there, Molo Green. How you guys doing? I'm just waiting on a few more people to come on in so we can get started. How is you guys doing? I know it's the weekend. Yeah, we got some things to talk about. Yes, indeed. Just waiting on a few more people to drop in. If you here, hit the like button if you can. Just getting my time started right about now. Wait on a few more people. Lord have mercy. Let me, while you ladies sitting here, have y'all seen the Diddy trial? I heard bits and pieces about it. I have. I really did. I didn't watch the trial. I just didn't feel like watching the trial. I did a reading for one of my subscriber, which she is a reader herself. Where's my wine? I haven't seen her in a while. If you here, please hit the like button. Yes. So about that. Now, from the bits and pieces that I heard about the trial, we're talking about P. Diddy, his trial, what he got going on. Is it about the human trafficking, right? It is very sickening. I heard some. Yes, I feel bad for the kids, y'all. I feel bad for P. Diddy kids. I do. I really do. Um, but I heard that they got up and walked out. Some of them did. Um, I just didn't have time to watch the trial, but I just heard bits and pieces. I heard that they had Cassidy on the stand. She's about what 8 months pregnant, 7 to 8 months pregnant, honey. I just don't see how she can do it, but she's getting cross-examined by the what is the prosecutors. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? Property Road. Welcome to my channel. So, I saw that part. We're just talking about P. Diddy trial. Now, I heard the fact that, Cassidy did call him when she was talking, with her husband. If you hear, please hit the like button. Please, 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 please. But before I do get back to P. Diddy, I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to do a few celebrity readings. And no, I'm not doing any more free personal readings anymore. That has been stopped. Yes, it has. It's due to bad energy, y'all. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. P. Diddy. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna get into a reading on him later on once I just put this hot topics up about him, where this man energy, I can feel it. I never liked it. Never did. I don't know if I told you the guys a story about me, my ex. I remember my ex. He used to sell beats back in the days, or when I was dating my ex, he was basically a person who made beats and he sold them to some of the artists. But also, this ex of mine, he had another past about his life, and I didn't think of it until I got a little bit older. And I know that my ex used to be one of these high-profile drug dealers. I'm glad I left him because I didn't know he was a drug dealer, but he used to sell drugs to certain celebrities, and he used to transport from North Carolina because he's from North Carolina to New York and New Jersey. So anyway, but he was over. I remember I went to PD. I went to his studio in Atlanta. I think it was outside of Atlanta. You could say Atlanta, but it was outside. It's like where nobody. It was like in an area where nobody won't know. It was like in an area that you just wouldn't know that it existed. And also I'm looking at your comments right now. I'm gonna start reading in a minute, so I'm trying to get this out. So we went there, and I just really wasn't feeling it. But I knew the ex of mine, he sold Diddy something. I just knew that Diddy was on some BS anyway. The whole thing is I don't know if they're trying to get him on human trafficking. I don't follow the case because I'm not studying Diddy. I remember my girl, Where's My Wine, when she was here, I did a reading. It just pretty much, it gave me the energy of that he wanted to get out. And she was pretty much saying that she feel like he's gonna get out. They're gonna, as much as we don't want to hear it, he may. This is my thing. When it comes to the verdict, this is you gotta have to prove to the point where he's guilty on. And I'm gonna do a reading on it, but I have done plenty a little bit before I got on this before I did got on this live. I did a little bit, and I felt like, yes, there is a celebration for him to maybe possibly getting out, possibly. But it could be that there's a win on a certain part in his testimony. I still feel like there is possibility of him doing a little bit of time, but he would not get to do 20 years in prison. That's a possibility. There's a way they're trying to prove that he's guilty in. That's what they're trying to prove that he's guilty of. And I heard the testimony of Aunt Cassidy talking about, they asked the question about why did you, call or send a text message, I don't know, something like that. And she was a part of the free calls. So, where's my wine? What's up, girl? Hey, what's up? What's up? If you guys here on my channel, please hit the like button. Please, please, please make me go viral. I'm just joking. Just hit the like button. Give me some likes. That's all I'm looking for. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Yes. So I personally believe that that man is guilty regardless because he's nasty. He it's like I don't know if I want to use the right word for PD, that he's a dominatrix, but he's worse. He used certain things to get what he want from people, and people fall for it because they want it. Especially y'all seen what they call? He had a show back on MTV called The Band. Man, they could tell you some things that he made them do. It was ridiculous. That right there made me totally disgusted of him. I just know something about his energy I never liked. He just seemed nasty. But I'm gonna do a reading on P. Diddy. I'm gonna go back on to Halle Bailey and DDG. We're gonna touch base on them. I have said plenty of time that it doesn't matter if. However, y'all don't heard me say this. Whenever they get back together, it's always going to be a tower moment. And I had explained it. If you caught my live, I wasn't on there too long. I think it was 2 days ago, and I talked about it. And I talked about the prediction that I did, especially when I did it on the video. I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Yes, Making the Band. That's who it was. Yes, I thought The Band or Making the Band, one of those. But yes. Back to Halle and DDG. Like I said, told you guys that it's for Halle, it's gonna get worse until it get better. Let's get to the back. Let me go, and I never got finished to talk about how the men are defending DDG at this moment, okay? Halle is not lying, okay? I want because why would the court grant her that? She's not lying. Definitely, she has proof. I heard she has a ring, that her ring camera got something on a video. I don't understand why the men are being so attacked on Halle, but let me tell y'all, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna take what she has to take right now. Do she regret getting with DDG? Yes. Did we try to warn her? Of course, but she told us to basically mind our business. Okay. And then also I'm a little bit upset with some of the people, which is there's some readers, as let's say astrologers, who Jesus. Sorry, guys. I hate that. Give me a minute. That just came in the middle of my doggone live. I hate that. Jesus. Let me just do something. All right. Okay, y'all there? All right. I don't want to be all over the place. But anyway, back to them two. There's maybe a one or two astrologers who's being totally ugly about the situation with Halle, saying that they like, well, we told her so and we don't feel bad for her. Let me tell you something. Come in. Come on in. I feel bad for her. I do. I felt bad when I done that reading last year on it. I felt that there was abuse. Even though I said that if they get married, right? But there's, the longer you stay in the relationship, there's always problems. It's gonna start verbal, and from verbal, it's gonna go to physical abuse to whatever. Ooh. I'm gonna get back to y'all comments in a minute. I see some things. So, anyway, back to that. There's some astrologers that are astrologers or say readers. This is not the way how you will want to, talk. Not just to say interact with your subscribers or your clients, because this let me know that right behind if I was a client of yours, right behind my back, the way how you feel about Halle and DDG situation, basically I wouldn't even trust you to do a reading on me, period. It doesn't, I mean, some people have their opinions about it, I understand, but from what I saw, it was very nasty. And I'm like, listen, I know Halle ain't totally innocent, but in this category, baby, I'm saying that he putting his hands on that girl. And anybody who's sitting up here saying that I get it. You told her so. Yeah. We all did. But I'm not here to I'm not here to tear the girl down. Or, you know what I'm saying? I do have a heart for victims. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. But I'm not gonna tear her down. It's just disgusting that she already getting drugged through the mud by a bunch of grown men and some young boys. They ain't grown men, they're young boys who's, just saying she lying. Even though when it comes to these doggone, I know he got the backup for, to my DDG, he has the backup for them streamers or whatever, content creator or whatever. I'm a little shocked with Kai. You know what I'm saying? If I were him, I would remove myself out of that situation. Do not put in no support until you get all the facts, baby, because you really don't know. Remember, I told you guys that Halle and DDG were always selling a fake couple, situation, because you knew every time they was on, doing a video together, whatever, doing a live or whatever. It just didn't seem genuine. You can just see right behind the smile, and it was just so fake, and his fans were eating it up. But anyway, I just want to touch bases on that. I have said what I have said about the situation. I feel like Halle will come out strong on it. I told y'all that I feel like she will gain custody, permanent. And they will have the visitation, where it will be 6 hours, period. And remember, I told y'all a couple of lives ago that she was gonna come back with a revenge. Did I tell y'all that? Did I not? Because I remember you guys were telling me, I had some people, talking to me about, he was doing a live and he was explaining that Halle would never let him see his son. Come to find out, we know it was all a lie. He always lied, okay? Then I like the part that he's telling everybody that he was celibate, which I knew that was a lie. Y'all saw that, okay? So I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna start and doing some celebrity readings. Y'all want me to do some? Please, let's get started. But I just want to just put that out there. There was some readers, and I mean, it came up on my TikTok. I saw it. Coming past the live and everything. Some of, not many, but there was some. That was some. I was very disappointed because these people don't follow, but I just saw it because they're trending right now. I'm sorry, they are. If you on my live, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. All right, don't be afraid to hit the like button. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. And let me go back to y'all. Hold on. Let me see what y'all said in y'all comments. All right. So let's see. Okay. Yes, I was talking about making the band to wear my wine. I really was. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. The Diddy got a tattoo of, I don't know what, Dantor on the back. I don't know how to say that. Is that on the back of his, which is debatable. I don't even know what that is. That sounds dangerous. Madison. I can't even pronounce it. Dantor. I don't even know what that is. He evil anyway. But be realistic. I'm gonna do a reading on him too. So if y'all have anybody, because I'm gonna save him at the end. I heard some things about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Y'all, whenever anybody say Halle name, they always call her Haley, and that's irritate the heck out of me. I was like, well, that's not her name. It's Halle. If you can say Halle Berry, you can say Halle Bailey. I just started to notice some things about that. But anyway, who I can read on? Y'all ready? Well, who y'all want me to read on? I see somebody drop in. You can hit the like buttons for celebrity readings only. I know you guys would. Some people wanted me to do free, readings. I am totally dusting my hand off on that, because I had just some evil folks. I'm gonna start posting my readings on other platforms. If you're here, welcome. Okay, Zella Detour is a powerful figure, a spirit of Hawaiian voodoo. Oh, voodoo. She is often depicted as a protector of women and children. Oh, wow. Hey, Tasha. Hey. I'm so glad to see y'all. If you're here, put the like buttons. I'm so glad to see you guys. Yes, I am back. I'm working on myself. I'm getting a little better. I feel a little better. I had to have a break. That's got like a whole month of a break, or almost two, because it was the negative energy, just dealing with, you guys doing readings, dealing with several energies can be a bit much. Sure, I can do. Now I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Chloe, I've done a reading on. I don't mind doing a reading on Chloe Bailey and how she feel about DDG situation, DDG and Halle situation. But I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, that girl do not like that boy. I told y'all that. I told y'all, Chloe never liked DDG. Let me tell you something. Let me see how she feels, because I'm sure she's sitting in her mind saying, "Girl, I tried to tell you. I told you." It's like she, we're nice. Like, I told you, boo. But I know you love them. She love her sister. It's a totally different thing. We sometimes, as a Cancer, we keep things to ourselves, but she had probably talked to her sister about it. So let's see. How do Chloe feel about the situation with her sister and DDG? How do Chloe Bailey feels about the situation of Halle Bailey and DDG situation? How do Chloe feel about that situation of her sister, Halle Bailey, and DDG? I'm mixing up my readings, but let's see how she feels. How do Chloe Bailey feels about her sister, Halle Bailey, situation with DDG? How she feels, spirit? If you here, welcome to my channel. I see y'all got 9 heads. If you in here, please hit the like button. And I am doing celebrity readings. I did touch hot topics a little bit, but I will come back. Y'all don't scatter away again. Oh, wow. But hit the like button. Please do. Let's see. Yes, Chloe. She is always calm. Her energy is always calm. And, she don't want to, make the situation any bad. You know what I'm saying? But she never liked DDG. The whole family didn't. They just knew what he was all about. Halle was fanning over DDG anyway. She wanted DDG. Okay? I'm gonna get back to that because I'm gonna tell you there's a girl that I came across on TikTok. I don't know her name, and I like how she explained the situation. So let me get in this energy. How do Chloe feel about Halle Bailey, which is her sister, in DDG situation? I know I mix my cards up a lot. Y'all, please drop the like button. Come on, y'all in here. Come on, hit the likes. Hit the like. Let's see how she feels. Oh, ooh, she ain't happy. She's heartbroken. She feels like this dude, she feel like, oh, she don't like this. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I doing a little full reading a little bit because, I'm going to get into it. Got the 4 Pentacles in reverse. Got the 2 of Swords in reverse. Can y'all see that? Please hit the like button if you're in here. If you don't know what I'm on, I'm doing a reading on Chloe Bailey and how she feels about her sister's situation. I got the Page of Wands in reverse. Start off with the first three cards. Now we know about the 4 Pentacle in reverse. It's talk about letting go of control too, and it can also talk about not holding on to money, losing money, self-protection. 2 of Swords in reverse. That can talk about having some type of confusion and still indecisive, or in a situation she feels like DDG could be very, very indecisive, indecision, don't know what he want to do. He's like here and there and here and go. Pretty simple. Page of Wands in reverse. She feel like it's just this. She feel like that chapter, if it's in the Page of Wands in reverse, it's like a lack of direction. So I feel like that chapter has already ended. Okay. She felt like maybe when it comes to the whole, looking at the 3 cards, and the first is just feel like letting go of the control over a situation. You ain't got to be tied down to that problem anymore. How she feels about the situation. I got the 9 of Cups in reverse. This talk about I'm not happy. I'm not liking the situation. I'm not liking what's going on. I'm not liking it at all. She's really happy that her sister have walked away, but this is, look at it like this. The 8 of Cups upright talk about abandonment, walking away. Leaving behind. 3 of Swords talk about heartbreaks, depression. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Talk about obsession, living beyond your means. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the next ones in a minute. So just by looking at these 4 cards, she's not happy with what's going on at all. She do see that. She feel like DDG is doing a lot, especially when it comes to money too. She feels like he's living beyond means. Basically, that's what the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He has the obsession. She also got I'm gonna go to the next 3 cards. I'm gonna give y'all a full reading when I get finished. Got the 5 of Pentacles upright. I have the Hermit upright. I have the 2 of Cups in reverse. She is actually like, no, this was going to end anyway. 5 of Pentacles talk about him being a stalker. Now, you can look at this as financial issue. Now, speaking of, didn't Halle just came out, I didn't read the whole court pages. I couldn't even get it. If y'all can help me out on that, I definitely want to read into that. But what I do know that I have heard that he emotionally, verbally, physically, and financially abuse her. Okay? Yes, he does flexes his money too much, Atasha. Definitely. I got the Hermit. Looking into soul searching. That's like reflecting back, looking into things, starting to see things for what it really is. 2 of Cups in reverse. She just knew that wasn't a great connection. So I felt like with Chloe, she did keep her mouth closed to an extent because That could be the Eight of Cups, just leaving things alone. Because you know, when it comes to Aries, we're gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. Aries have a tendency to do what they want to do, and that's what they do. I hate to use signs, but basically, I do understand the signs anyway. But Holly's a Aries, and Aries are very hard headed. Okay, so you can't tell them nothing. They're gonna do what they want to do. But so it's best for a person to just leave it alone, right? Walk away from the situation. But she glad that her sister did walk away from that situation because it due to all the heartaches and the heartache and all the stress that came onto that relationship. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna read a little bit more. But she is actually happy that her sister got out of the situation. Chariot is going into the right direction, even though dealing with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Talk about a lot of bad choices and confusions. We got the Queen of Pentacles. This giving me Holly too. She can be the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles. She sees her sister is in her bag. She sees that people are on her sister's side, but she also knows that this is the Six of Wands. Sorry, yeah, Six of Wands upright. Just have to look a little different, look a little longer into it. I got the Ace of Swords. This is some clarity. She's really relief that her sister moved on. Even though she see that the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that the whole thing causing Hallie to kind of stepped over her accomplishments. You know, like made her felt, it's just pretty, how would I say it? I felt like he overshadowed her career. I felt that. I felt that he overshadowed her career. It is jealousy, and it made her felt. I mean, she has insecurities, and you guys. Speaking of insecurities, I did see that her and her sister did go to what is St. Lucia's for I think around Mother's Day weekend, and they spent time together on a sister vacation. And she did a video, and then they posted it on her and sister did a video, and then they posted it on the Shade Room, and they started body shaming the girl. And she came back. She asked her sister to take that video down, but she came to address the situation, and she said, yes, she did get a little fluffy. I said, but you look good. I'm saying to myself, you do look good. You know, you did gain, but it's okay. But hey, and I understand. You had a child. That's last year. And I wish people can stop saying it was I'm getting tired of people saying it was postpartum. Okay, whatever. All I can say is she just really felt, and you know, she just wanted to look at the moment as having the time to herself, and she just wanted to be with her sister and her baby. You know, if you hear, please hit the like button. But what I'm seeing is that she's really proud that her sister has moved on, but she saw that situation a long time ago going into the wrong direction. Okay, just like anybody else did. She see that her sister is going to be in her bed, even though she still, you know, her sister got her fans, but she feel like this whole that they never had a connection anyway. And she feel like her sister is going to be okay. It's just the fact that she just feel like DDG is a weirdo. I look at the Five of Cups like that. He did kind of fight all this financial and all that other stuff. He did it. I look at this him draining her. Definitely. If you hear, please hit the like buttons. I am talking about Halle Bailey and DDG situation, but I'm just doing a reading on how Chloe Bailey feel about her sister's situation too. Oh, wait a minute, Madison. I see what you said. Not yes. Okay. So you said Madison said yes. She did say that she also said it was happening even before the baby. Oh yeah. With the which one you talk about, the abuse? Then she said not only that, but she's 25 and she's not going to look like what she did when she was a teenager. True. Because, the hormones, your body changes after the fact you had a baby. It's true. And then you're getting older. That happened to me too. It is what it is. It's natural. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Now if you're starting, you starting to like not take care of yourself, then we're gonna start looking at some concerns. I'm being honest. But yeah, let me see what Atasha. Yeah, DDG flexes his money too much. He definitely does. Chloe energy is always calm. Yes, where my wife, she's always calm. She's always, because she don't want to, let me tell you something. Chloe got her own things she's really dealing with, but she still love, she love her sister dearly, but she just don't want to overpower her sister with how she really feels about the situation. I'm sure she has talked to her sister about it, but she was more like, listening to her first, and I'm, understand, but she just, really, I'm a Cancer. I'm gonna say this again. We're gonna support you, even though we know the truth deep down inside. We just gonna have, sometimes we just have to zip our mouths, keep our mouth closed. Both sides of her family are fixed. She was never going to be skinny forever. True. Yes, definitely. But you know what I'm saying? She knows that. Definitely. I just look at it like this. I'm like, that's happy weight, girl. You look good. You look good. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with her body. I just didn't like the body shaming. She looked good. She looked good to me. Beautiful, healthy, more alive. She feel free. You know what I'm saying? There's a time where have y'all heard me before that she looked like I think I did a reading before. Yeah, I did do a reading on her about her career, acting career. And I could tell that she was going through a lot of depressed. And I did say that even though, like I told y'all, I felt like it was beyond the postpartum. Not saying that she didn't have it, but I said it was beyond. Now, talking about other things that causing her to go through depression. And then there you go. That was DDG. He wasn't making the situation any better. And I don't like the fact that he got online and he knew what he was doing. He knew he had his fans to go and attack that girl. He's very manipulative. We talked about this. This is what he do. If you here on my live, please hit the like button. I can see you out there. But yes, Chloe's just relieved that that her sister left that situation alone. She said that her sister is gonna bounce back. The whole thing about Chloe and how she feel about Halle situation. She's just glad that her sister is finally seeing and knowing what's really going on. Sometimes it's best for you to let a person see it for themselves. Let them watch for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Chloe wanted her sister to do. Even though she, gave her an advice on some things. It's just that we had, like I said, you as a family member, friend, you have to be titty of what you say and be careful, on what you say. But you still want to show your support. But she just knew that wasn't gonna last. She just knew that the dude wasn't no good. She didn't really like him anyway. The energy showed me that she didn't like him. She just felt like he was just too much. She felt like he got issues. He has a lot of issues. She felt like he wasn't ever gonna grow up. DDG, she felt like he wasn't ever gonna grow up. Yeah, she did say she been on set a lot, and she said she have not been working out. Let me tell you something. That girl is living her life. That thickness on her look good. Okay? Halo gave her some hips and booty and bosom. Well, she been had the bosom, but he made them bigger. Okay? Gave her a round face. Boys do that to you. When you have them, baby boys do that to you. And she looks good. I've never in my life want to say that she doesn't, because she looks really good. And beautiful girl. It is what it is. I just didn't like the fact that people would sit up there dragging her because of her weight. And I said, she looked good. She looked like she on a game, but a little 10 pounds, and that looked like a good 10 pounds to me. She should be about 130. At five, how tall is she? 5'3"? That's good. That is good. She used to weigh what, 120 or 115? Or she was skinny to me. I mean, I wish let me just tell y'all something. When she was skinny, I used to be skinny like that too. So it's no problem. There's nothing wrong with that girl weight. And I just didn't like the bull crap, okay? When they talking about that girl weight. And so what? It looks good on her. And I don't like, please don't say mommy body. Please don't. Let's just say that's that good, happy relief weight and it looks good. Because a lot of folks ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people can't get that. They can't get that weight. Some people won't. Sometimes that weight go in places that it shouldn't go. But hers look good because she been skinny. And we went in the right directions. So I'm, like I said, I'm not them going off of her like that. And she's just by the energy I feel like how Halle, she feels embarrassed, but she knew this was gonna come. She knew she's being prepared for it. All I know is she's staying off the internet. She's staying away from it for a minute. But she's only focusing on her career and her child. Child first and her career. Because she has a baby. You gotta look at it that way. She has to make the money. She has to do what she gotta do. She's not, because from what I understand, from my understanding, this dude did manipulated her in situations, and she fell for it. And I did talk about the family. Them people crazy. His family is crazy. Okay, his family is crazy. And I said that, and I meant that. Yes, Atasha Halle look amazing. Yes, she looks amazing. Yes. Do she feel? No, I'm not gonna lie. Did she felt a little self conscious about how bad she did? She did. I felt it for her. I mean, let me tell you, I got things on my body I don't like, but I don't see nothing wrong with her. I see she looked great. I feel like she looked absolutely beautiful. And I just don't like the nastiest comments. She don't deserve that. Okay, she does not. This is a hard lesson for her anyway. We all gotta learn one day. When I'm just getting off her weight, but I'm talking about with the situation with her and DDG, she is learning her lesson. But I just don't want people to sit here and tear this girl down because of her decision to be with DDG. She really loved that man. Even though I told y'all before, he wasn't really into that girl. Yeah, he loved her, but he wasn't in love with her. He used her. It was wrong. He knew he was wrong for that. But karma is coming back. It's 10 times harder. It's going to get him. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Listen to this before I get off this situation. Yes, DDG is going to still have his YouTube career. But when it comes to other music and stuff like that, he's going to lose the backing of that. He definitely going to lose that. And yeah, he may still make music, but baby, you're gonna lose some people. You're gonna lose some celebrity guys, like celebrity as rappers, behind the situation you did. Definitely gonna do that. May have maybe one or two celebrity men who used to be beating on women, may back them. Possibly, but at the end of the day, in the industry of the music, he is X. So he gonna stick. It look like that YouTube. He gonna still have that little fan, but I don't know if I feel like he gonna go into reality TV. I feel like he is, possibly. But that's what I was talking to y'all about, that celibacy, that he said he was celibate. No, he lied about that. Figure he did anyway. Anybody believe that should get their head examined, just because I didn't believe it, because to me he lied so much. If you're on my channel, please hit the like button, please. So what am I going to do? Oh, he's going to have another child again. Oh, yes, definitely. Where's my wine? Yes, he is going to have another child. Yes. Thank you. He definitely, I am going to agree with you on that. And yes, he is going to have another child again. Also, but feeling like one night stand or more like someone he's not really serious with sooner than he thinks. That because his because he ain't gonna be paying attention. Um, yes, he is going to have another child, and it is gonna be with someone that he did not least suspect it. And I feel like what's gonna really cause him to go into that, he's gonna go into his little, let me tell you, he's gonna go into his little what they call it, crash out phases, because I feel I see him being desperate. Definitely see that. But yes, he definitely want to have another child. That's coming. And he's gonna do it out of hurt. But it's like literally, it's like he ain't gonna really get, like you saying, where's my wine? I can see the fact of him just not paying attention to what he's doing, because he's so out there and he's so feeling like he's so untouchable. Let's just say that. But yes, I can agree with you, and I have felt that he was gonna have another child anyway. Yep. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, got the energy of the Nine of Wands. He's very hasty. Yes. Yes. He definitely is. Oh, wait, no, you say, oh, so let me see if anybody, DDG family talk too much. Yes, they do. And they know the truth. They know that girl is not lying either, Tasha. They definitely know that girl is not lying. Definitely. They knew dang well that DDG has an issue, but they just felt like he's the moneymaker, which he is. Did you see Deb? Did y'all see Deb, his brother? I didn't watch the whole video. I'll tell y'all, see on TikTok, show me a little clip of him crying. I think he crying because the truth finally out. He kept saying, man, Halo need both parents. I ain't know about Halle ain't want to be around a toxic situation. At first she thought some of the things was cute, but it got really bad. But he became verbal abusive. I'm talking about DDG towards Halle. He became verbal abusive. Then he became physical. Now, let me tell y'all again, this girl ain't gonna, like I said, I told y'all, she ain't all innocent, but let me tell y'all something. Halle ain't gonna sit there let nobody just beat up on her like that. Come on now. She will fight back. But I'm gonna tell you, he was more of the aggressor. Because he really took her sweetness and kindness and stepped all over it. For real. So I'm gonna get on to Diddy. I want to say his to the last, but I might as well go ahead and do it. Let me see what I want to ask. I think, like, where's my wine? I remember you telling me to do a reading on them, and I got the 4 ones where this is celebration coming out of courthouse happy. But like I said, I feel like either it's just that I feel like they're trying to get them on that human traffic thing. I see a lot of y'all disappeared. Yeah, I hear that he gonna have another child though. I hear that he is definitely going to have another child. To the lips. Why Halle do her thing? I know Halle like, dang, I regret this dude. I know you do. Well, I know you do, baby. You was blinded by, I can say the fact that no offense, DDG is very handsome. I know some people don't want to say that he isn't, but to me, he's a handsome guy. He is. And I can see, why she fell for him. He's very cute, but she should have known if, Ruby Rose, when she came out and talked about the things what DDG was doing behind her back. I mean, doing behind Halle back, which she told every, on Twitter, she put out some text messages, and this man been texting me while he's in a relationship with you. But you know what Halle, like she had to do is do it upstage. And she just did, I felt like, yeah, it's like she was competing with Ruby. Like I told y'all, Halle knew that dude wasn't really into her. She knew that. If you're on my live, please hit the like button. Okay? Now, I think DDG really wanted his ex Kennedy back. And I'm sure he did, but Kennedy is gone and long. She knew that dude was crazy. Let me tell y'all something. I know you guys, y'all remember me doing a reading on Kennedy pregnancy. And I know some of you guys was like, I felt that she had a miscarriage. I feel like it was more of an abortion. I don't know why. I just felt that. But maybe I shouldn't have said that. Remember? And I know she like, I'm so glad that I got away from that food. A lot of their exes feel relief. But even Ruby Rose was like, well, I'm glad I got away from him too, because he crazy. But then I'm like, Ruby, you ain't too far from behind him from it anyway. But, Ruby is doing her thing, living her life. And, people can say what they want to say about Ruby. But Ruby gonna still do her, okay? Whether people like it or not. Because Ruby didn't need this. You know what I'm saying? But Ruby just, who she remind me of? I don't know. Ruby Rose. This is just like the old Hollywood girls, back in the days where you had Marilyn, Dorothy Dandridge, and oh my God, if I can't pick no other names, but there was some beautiful women back in the time, but they all had a name for themselves due to Hollywood men, and especially Marilyn Monroe. But you know what? Ruby just knows this, just like it is what it is. People can say whatever they want to say about me, but I'm still living my happy life. And that's one thing, I can't say nothing about the girl. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing about it, she's gonna come out still winning. Whether it may not be to other folks, but she's gonna come out still winning. And I'm just be honest. But do she feel bad about Halle? Yeah, she felt bad about Halle. She tried to help Halle, but Halle was trying to compete. And she's like, okay, I ain't mad at her though. But she said she can tell that the girl don't know. She can tell that Halle didn't know. She truly can tell that. Because she left alone. So she like, I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to get back with him or nothing. So she just wanted to like ladder him out. Okay, right. Ruby is gorgeous, and I give her that. Yeah, she's very gorgeous. People call her Jezebel, but she, it is what it is. She's like, whatever. It is what it is. It's, she's a sex symbol. She'll take that. She's not trying to deny it or hide it. So if you're on my live, please hit the like button. I know I see some of you guys in here. Please. What I'm gonna get on? Go up. You're missing questions. Go up to I'm missing questions. Oh, I am. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm missing questions. Hold on. Where I'm missing questions at, girl? Where I'm missing questions at? Okay. Hold on. You said I'm missing questions. Both sides think if they are, does not have money like that. In my opinion, he doesn't have money like that. In my opinion, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm missing, y'all. Oh, can you do a reading on Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey marriage? Exactly, I will do that. Matter of fact, before I get in P. Diddy, I said I was gonna say him at the end anyway, didn't I? I'm sorry, where's my line? I was too busy running my mouth. Yeah, did you see mine? I see. Oh, your question? No, Atasha, don't. Hold on. Is there any way you can ask a personal question at the end? I have an update for you, and I stepped it out, so I don't know if you read it before. Okay, I can save a personal question for you. Okay, I definitely will do that for you, Atasha. And I'm gonna look and see. Oh, I see it. Where's my mind? I asked you, can you do a Steve Harvey Marjorie reading? I definitely can. Let me get into that, and then let's see. I'm gonna be on here for 2 hours. Well, hour and 50 minutes. Said 2 hours. Might as well. I was so curious about the Diddy case. Oh, don't worry, baby. I'm going to say him to, well, I'll do him after Marjorie and Steve Harvey. I definitely will. So let's see. What's the energy around Steve Harvey and Marjorie Green? Oh, sorry, Marjorie Green. Lord Hammers, not that fool. I mean Marjorie Harvey. What's the energy around Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey marriage spirit? And if y'all come back in, I'm doing one on P. Diddy case. And then if it's another celebrity readings you want me to do, please drop it in. If I'm gonna do maybe once in a blue moon video reading on YouTube, possibly. Let's see, what's the energy around Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey marriage spirit? What's the current energy? Thank you for the likes, y'all. I'm looking for more likes. I'm trying to get up to 17. It's been a while since I've been gone, so I was just trying to get my energy back on track. And I just had, I had the weirdest thing happen to me 2 days ago, so and I was so glad that I finally talked to, it was about my job. So just feel better about that. Ooh, sookie now. Hold on now. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Girl, hey girl, how you doing, Ultimate? Girl, where you been? Where you been at? Girl, where you been, Ultimate? Well, where I been? Y'all know where I been. I've been taking me a break. Energy break. Okay, starting off with the 3 cards. I have the first 3 cards. I have the 3 of Wands upright. I also have a Knight of Pentacles upright. Then I have let's start off with something very kind of different. Just gonna say that. And then I have the High Priest upright. So let's keep it real, y'all. 3 of Wands, it's talk about adventure and its expectations. So this could talk about moving forward. Could be moving forward. Someone thinking about moving forward. That's what the 3 of Wands, or they just looking into some type of freedom. The optimist towards some freedom. I got the Knight of Pentacles, talk about being defensive as a hard person with ambitions, and there is some type of offer. And this is someone who being persistent and protective. Oh, you're getting settled into your new place. Wonderful, Ultimate. I got the Highest Priest upright. This is someone who's just going through maybe a spiritual situation, maybe having there's some possibility of a mystery of some type of secret too. It could be some type of secret, and they have some hidden feelings. There is some type of hidden feelings. Something to do with this Queen of Wands in reverse. This give me Marjorie. And I told y'all she's not Queen of Wands, sorry, Queen of Swords in reverse. Can y'all see that? She's coming off very deceitful and manipulative. Bitter too, rude, could be a cheater. And guess what I got next to it? Guess what I got? Let me pick it up. I got the 7 of Swords upright. Something strange. Something strange in the neighborhood. That's what I'm seeing. Seven of Swords. There's some type of lies, deceitment. Again, someone being a traitor. Someone is doing some type of cheating. I also have the Four of Swords. This, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about Marjorie and Steve Harvey, okay? And I'm talking about their marriage. I have the Four of Swords upright. Now, this talk about someone maybe regrouping or may need to regroup or relax, need to retreat or meditate. It could be because they're stressed. I have the Hermit in reverse. Someone could be isolating. You know, hold on. I got a King of Pentacles. Steve Harvey don't give me the King of Pentacles, but he could. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who's too materialistic, could be corrupted, greedy, could be an unsuccessful businessman. I don't think Steve is an unsuccessful businessman, but what I do feel like he does have his ways of being some like a gambler, you know, or a greedy person, or too materialistic. But he can't, the way how he acts, especially when it comes to his suits, he does act a little too into himself. I'm sorry, but that's from the energy I felt. I also have the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow. So it's someone who's just being very impatient, gullible, loudmouth. They're very spoiled. Now, I know that if I'm wrong, you guys, I feel like Marjorie Taylor is Marjorie Taylor. Y'all, I gotta do a reading on that food. Marjorie Taylor Greene, please. Don't forget to let me know. Put it in my comments. Let me know when I do close this video out. Just remind me, guys, because I feel like I got to do a reading on Marjorie Taylor Greene. Something about that dang broke-back mountain face bear. Just something about her. Hey, anyway, back to Marjorie Harvey. I feel like there's a lack of something to do with abuse of money, which is like at the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That could be a lack of money or a lack of support. Bad habits, especially being in debt. If you are in my live, please hit the like button. Please, I'm begging. This is about Marjorie Harvey and Steve Harvey marriage. They got something going on. They got something going on, and there's something to do with cheating. This could be in the past or could be coming forward. And I feel like with this, at the end of my day, I got the Six of Wands in reverse. This is like lack of achievement, disappointment, basically. I'm not satisfied with what you're doing. I feel like if something come out, this could be something in the past where it still has some cheating scandal with, you know, when it comes with, I can say with both Steve and Marjorie. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, Marjorie she gave me the energy of a very money hungry woman. Okay, very money hungry. She just give me that energy. She's like, you remember I told you guys she kind of trying to compete with her daughter. And every time I do a reading, when it comes to Lori, I always pick up this woman right here, which is the Queen of Swords in reverse. First of all, you need to pay attention to your marriage. If I were her, pay attention to your marriage. Because, baby, pay attention to your marriage. Because you got to stay out of your daughter's life. I mean, not her life, but I'm sorry. Stay out of her love life. That's what I'm saying. I have the Temperance upright. Oh, wait a minute, I'm moving too fast. Oops, I'll come back to that later. Sorry. I have the Devil in reverse. I have the Knight of Wands upright. Ooh, Summon's odds. She got, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I gotta give me a minute because I'm starting to see something really weird in their reading. I have the Seven of Wands. So the devil card in reverse is talk about breaking free from some type of addiction or detaching from, just having some type of independence. It can be some type of addiction that they're breaking free from. Which I got the Knight of Wands upright. Someone is very charming. I don't know if Marjorie, for entertainment purpose only, okay? For the entertainment purpose only. So if I see the cheating card, there is someone that she's paying attention to. And I feel like she's trying to fight that allegations off. And she's trying to keep people. This is the Seven of Wands. Being defensive. If y'all hear that crazy motorcycle outside, we got a crazy kid always on his motorcycle outside my door on the road. It's just, anyway. I'm all over the place, y'all. So I feel like she maintaining that control. Let me tell you, Marjorie is very manipulative. But Steve, no, hold on. Let me get finished with the reading. I can need to go ahead and say this. Steve cannot be that. I mean, I did say men can be green. They can be gullible. They definitely can. I feel like Marjorie got her rich man, but also got her a little got her a side dude. I feel like she do. I don't know why. I just feel like she do. Like somebody she's entertaining. But anyway, I got the Temperance. This talk about maintaining the control too. It talks about having guidance over your relationship. Because this just seemed like something I seen before, you guys, and this is why I really stopped in my track. And I know y'all still. Ooh, I'm going. Oh, are you asking? Are they at odds? The last time I did a reading on that, I felt like Lori started to notice something about her mom. But I'm gonna get back to it. Two of Swords in reverse is refusing to choose. That's give me Lori, not Lori. Dang, girl, I got Lori. I got the Lori in my mind now. This give me Miss Harvey. She refuses to choose. So either you want to be a single life or you want to still stay married. I don't know. Let me go home. I got the Lover's card. Now, this right here, I feel like she loves Steve. Yes. But she got enough. It gives me the thing where that's a side dude. There is a side dude. And I feel like I don't seen this before. Where there's a woman who's married but still got her maintenance man around the corner. But even though it may not be intimate, it could be intimate, but that still give me the indication of some type of cheating, right? Girl, you don't open up a can of worms. Where's my wine, honey? You know, when them energies, when energies are opening, honey, it's free to let me get in. You just woke me up. Even y'all, if y'all hear me spazzing out a little bit, it's because of me having lack sleep. And it's a job that, I have a new job, and I have to get up super early in the morning to get to work. At least I get off early. That's all that matters. But I have been missing my sleep, and I don't want that. But I did promise you guys a live, and here I am. So let me do a little woo-sigh. But anyway, back to Miss Marjorie. Baby, there's something going on in that marriage. But this could be still, holding on to her marriage too, which is the Lovers. But she still refuses to choose, meaning she got an option. Oh, people have been saying she been cheating on him, but honestly, I think they both cheating on each other. Exactly. I said I feel like it was both. But I feel like it's just like, girl, like I said, she needs to watch. Why you too busy want to, get in your daughter life? You too busy trying to destroy her love life. You need to focus on yours. And that's the thing. Now, why I said I feel like, and I had to say, wait a minute, do Margie got a side dude? And I feel like I pick up the side dude. So this is what the Knight of Wands. And I did say, it could be both of them cheating. Because I feel like, Steve has his history too. Now, let me say this to you guys. In Hollywood, there's a thing where married couples have a agreement when it comes to their marriage. Let's look at Will and Jada. Okay? What they call it is open. Now, the cheating, this is something that both of them been doing behind each other back. But Marjorie looked like hers came up strong. And it made, but the thing is, people, wait a minute. No, nobody ain't blaming you, girl. No, I ain't blaming you, boo boo. But you did open up the can of worms, and I'm one of the people to get nosy. And I am the nosy person. And I hate the only reason why I can say this about these two, I know that they put out there that their marriage is secure. Steve will take up for Marjorie. It doesn't matter, that's his wife. But I do feel like there's something in their marriage that is a little, it's not as what everybody think it seemed like from looking into looking into the reading. There's some isolation between each other. There's so much that Steve have talked about Margie spend more money than he do. He have talked about it. I can see it in here. I can see money, spending. I do see materialistic. Steve give me the materialistic. He definitely give me that. Yes, there is something going on. They both, I said, both of them could be cheating. But I feel like Marjorie got some side dude somewhere. She got a side dude. This just look like something that I have seen. I have seen this before. But it ain't all peaches of what everybody thinks. It is not peachy at all. Okay. We had a question about P. Diddy, and if you in here still, so yes, where my wine? Oh, girl, I will get back to I'm gonna go back to Holly again. I still feel like, and it came up in her reading that she was doing some cheating, but it wasn't with Brent Faze. But the reason why it looks like it was on her end of being a cheater is due to the fact that if they were trying to work out something, this came months ago, y'all. So I'm just gonna say that. I just want to clarify something. But I feel like she was emotional cheating more so. But he did to her. I mean, he wasn't emotional. He was physically. DDG was. But anyway, so let's get to P. Diddy. Any question that... Wait, Holly cheated? Girl, yeah, Atashi. Girl, I thought you was on my live. Why are you shocked? Listen, it wasn't with Brent Faze. Don't feel like it was with Brent Faze. I feel like Holly was emotional cheating. More so doing the creeping, okay? That's still not good, but I feel like the thing is with her and DDG want to work things out. I feel like he was Remember, he was ignoring her. And she just felt like the relationship was over with anyway. So he got pissed. But let me tell you, the guy, oh my God, if anybody could tell me that it's a content creator, before I get into Diddy, I know y'all, I'm on here live a little longer anyway. So I said I'm gonna be here for 2 hours. So we got another hour to go. Let's say 50 some minutes to go. Anyway, go back. I'm gonna go back. So if anybody had went past, there's a content creator who I saw this because you brought it to my attention. Where my wine? When you brought it to my attention. There's a content creator who was doing some type of prediction. And he was saying something about Brent Faze and Holly. And I felt like it's some stuff that he not sure if it was Brent, but he heard some stuff. He just wasn't sure that it was Brent. And so that's why DDG crashed out. Y'all saw that the text message that he sent Halle, right? Because he assumed he assumed that Halle was on vacation with Brent. Brent wasn't with her. And it was just her sister and it was just Halle and her sister. They had, remember I told y'all, hey, yo, hello. You know, I love Brent Faiyaz music. Me too. I do too. So I had already done a reading on that with them. I think you had asked me, Atashi, to do a reading. Or where's my wine? Did you ask me that? Yes. So I don't, if y'all go back to, I had done a live some months ago, and I had already put that out in the prediction that she cheated. Okay. Now, let's go back to the fact that he sent a text message to Halle about, because he heard that somewhere, I don't know, he felt that she was with Brent Faiyaz. Okay. If she was or not, she was with her sister. But the guy he got that information from that content creator. And I think he's cool with that content creator. And then speaking of that content creator, if I'm saying it correctly, whatever, the content creator, whatever you call it, this guy was on there talking about, because I felt like this dude don't really know who the guy is. He just heard some story of Brent Faiyaz, and he just assumed, because he said that somebody might have told him that they heard that she was talking to someone, but they felt like they saw her with Brent, but they're not sure. So this man took it back to his channel and decided to do some type of prediction. Now, let me tell you now, she did, in fact, talk to someone, but it was a co-star, okay? I'm just letting y'all know that. It was a co-star. But it wasn't what accordingly, that's still sort of cheating, but she really already pretty much Halle felt like the relationship was over with anyway. And you know how DDG got in his head, and he assumed. But go back to my live and it's a live where I talk about the mystery couple. You will get the answer there. And if you're on my live, I see 9 people here. Please hit the like button, okay? He's a YouTubers are messy and sometimes he actually right, but I don't think was the time. Yes, he's right, but this wasn't definitely not the time. You know who I'm talking about. The YouTubers there's YouTubers who are being messy. There's some people let me tell you something, who have seen some things. This is not going, they love Halle, this ain't gonna say nothing. But somebody did say something, they just wasn't sure. So they put it out there. They put it in the, in the air. But let me tell you something. I hate to say this myself, but actually, I felt like if you knew, you tried to work out a relationship with your ex, and it wasn't getting better. You felt like you was getting isolated, done wrong. Where are you gonna go? You like, okay, it's ending. You felt like it was ending anyway, because homeboy don't know what he wants. He's flip-flopping. I'm talking about DDG. So, of course, she went to someone else. He felt that she was leaving, okay? So, this whole thing of him, he just didn't know which guy it was. He won't know. And honestly, let me tell you something. He been cheating on that girl. Honestly, I feel like both verbally did things. Of course, like I said, Halle ain't always innocent. But I'm telling you, she might have said some words that cut below the belt too. But I'm not gonna sit here and say she was. Let me tell y'all something. Halle has a slick mouth, and it is what it is. But I'm still to the point where I feel like this girl did not deserve to get no pause been put on her. The physical abuse, like verbally, yeah, they were going back and forth. That's toxic, right? That toxic mess where they go back and forth and, they on and off and all that. I'm talking about DDG and Halle. But when it comes to him putting his hands on her, that is it. When she realized that he's getting physical, that's it. He's assuming to, and he's in his head. She was over it, and then he also on top of that, did y'all see this fool took a picture of this girl bed and sent her the message? That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, but I'm not. Let me tell you something. If, like I said, she cheated, honey. She cheated, and I'm not mad at it. She did. I'm not mad at what she did, because let me tell you why. She knew the relationship was gonna end anyway. She was over it. She tried with this guy. She tried with him, and she tried to make, and she felt. Let me tell you something again. She only tried to make things work because of Halo. And then on top of that, she wanted to prove people wrong. But she's like, I'm not about this life. She see it. And it's sad. Or it just wasn't meant to be. It's not meant. Oh, there you go. Wasn't never meant to be. She tried to, like I said, she did. You remember? I think y'all did check out my reading on her and him, and I was being, very calm about it when I was doing the reading. I talk about him being a narcissist, baby sorter, and she's kind of she's very rebellious. They kind of click in that platform. I'm sorry, they platform anyway. Sorry, I might be using the wrong words, but they click in that kind of category. But honestly, she just knew once she had this baby, it's like it's not a situation that she want to be in, especially with her son. So this is, I'm like, I don't want to sit here saying like people like you taking up for Halle. It's not about that. I mean, let me tell you something. A woman who got physically abused, I'm definitely gonna take up for her. Straight up. Will he regret using her? Yes, he will. He's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret using her. He's gonna regret that, because honestly, he already know he fumbled that. He did. Let's get into P. Diddy. I know. Wait a minute. Did anybody ask a question? Hold on. Hey, I know I'm talking too much. Y'all let me know. Wait a minute. I know I try to now get back to the comments. Let's see. Yes, YouTubers are messy. Definitely they are messy. Where's my wine? Oh, and where's my wine? Say exactly. You gotta keep your hands to you. Definitely. He does gotta keep his hands to himself. And I asked my personal question after Diddy. Okay, all right. Let me get into that. What a question I should ask on Diddy, y'all. Let's see. But yeah, I'll make sure I'll put a timestamp on things in my on this video so that I can shorten it. If y'all hear my dog barking, she mad, so she'll be all right. So let's see. Diddy is the main event. He definitely is. Let's see. Let me get into the. So I don't want to read what's the energy on Diddy, but let's see. I know he's worried though. Everything is out. Everybody knew about your freak off, man. Well, people in Hollywood did. So they just thought it was normal because that's what other people wanted to do. So let's see. The question is, I know the trial going on, so I would get in the energy. Let's see. I think I did already got into that, but I'm going to just do it. What's the energy around Diddy? What's the current energy on Diddy? Spirit. And then I'm going to ask the question of will he go to prison? Simple. Did Diddy kill his ex, Kim Porter? All right. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's skip that. Let's ask that question. I think I did a reading on that before. Let's see. Did Diddy kill his ex, Kim Porter? I could have sworn she was diagnosed with it's like it's some type of pneumonia. I think she died with pneumonia, but let's see. Did P. Diddy kill his ex, Kim Porter? The mother of his kid, basically. I don't think he that stupid. He ain't that dang. Let's see. The energy ain't giving me that, but we'll see. I'll answer that question for y'all. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I didn't mix my cards up right. Do it again. Pneumonia, yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I think she died with pneumonia, but let's see. Did Diddy kill his ex, Kim Porter? Because the autopsy says that the autopsy came out that she had pneumonia. And she was sick. I remember seeing her. She was coming back from Africa, and she looked very, very sick. She was coming back for a friend. And, yeah, let's see. One more shuffle, and then I'm going to read. If you hear, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I'm just doing a reading on P. Diddy X, Kim Carter. Lord, y'all, I need sleep. Come back next live. I'll be good, y'all. It's just, you know, I'm not used to the work hours. That's all. What I got is the Strength in reverse. This is my sick card. The Strength in the reverse is a sickness card. So she is very weak. That show weakness. Queen of Wands in reverse. I keep saying Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse. This sickness made her very moody. I think she was more irritated of it, matter of fact. And it defeated her, which is, I got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Hold on, I'm about to get to that. So she really was sick. But I also got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It got something to do with a lot of discrimination. I have Justice. Justice talk about there's some justice came on her behalf. I think this has something to do with his trial anyway. The Moon talk about there is some secrets. There's some secrets. Something that was a lot of things that was some type of deception. Something came forward, which just hit him in the pockets, which is the Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. He got hit in the pockets. But I felt like she was actually sick. But let me see. Hold on. I have the Four of Swords upright. I don't get the Death card. That was a lot of fear and anxieties. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Trying to heal. Three of Swords in reverse. Healing, recovery. Yeah, some secrets. Definitely was some secrets. She had a lot of secrets. I feel like this is something to do with her. I think this is just even though she was, it showed that she was sick. I felt that with the justice, she got justice due to the things that she knows some things about what he been doing, which is the Moon card. That talk about what he done maybe with the freak offs. Maybe her tell-all book, she was going to talk about the things that he done towards people in the past. Which is our Cassidy is coming out to help her with that, help her with getting karma on P. Diddy. Hold on. Yeah, I don't get that he killed her, but I do feel that Um, I felt that pretty much her spirit is basically wants to tell her. I mean, sometimes people's spirits leak into others, so her wants to remain to get calmer on him. Let me tell you, Diddy is not the most nicest person. But I see a lot of fights and the disagreements. So I feel like the battle is half won yet, so she's still fighting for it. Her energy, even though she passed, she still, I feel like she's gonna win this at the end. I feel like she is. Doesn't show that she was a victim, but it does show that he did her wrong though. I see that he have done her wrong. But she's at peace though. She's definitely at peace. Hello there. What's up? Self-healing. What up? What up? What up? What up? Her tell-it-all book would have been great because her story deserved to be told, but she hated the fact that she wasn't able to tell it because she passed. But she's lingering towards other people to tell the story for her. Definitely doing that. And that's the energy I'm getting on Kim Porter. Yeah. If you hear, please hit the like button. I get her when she's still the battle half won, but it's not over yet. Oh, she's giving him his karma, and she's glad that he's getting it. That's when the justice came in. Oh, baby, I'm gonna read up on them. I'm definitely read up on his crimes. I'm definitely gonna read up on that. But I did say I feel like there's a victory on. Okay, there's a guilty and a not guilty plea. Let's just say that. I feel like they're trying to get him on human trafficking. If I'm correct, let me know. Oh, may she does rest in peace. Such a beautiful woman and had those beautiful baby girls. I just felt like, Diddy, he used his money and I just hate when men have money and they don't know how to act. Thank you for the likes. Trying to get more likes. I'm trying to get up to at least 15, y'all. I know I'm sitting up here running my mouth. Let me get on to Diddy. So let's see. What is the other question to ask? So let's see. What's the energy? Well, we know around the energy of this trial because I say that the prosecutors, they are actually asking some questions that was really kind of strange when they had Cassidy on the stand. But it's just to prove that they're trying to prove that from my understanding, they're trying to prove that he didn't force them to do anything that they didn't want to do. That's what it is. But it looks to me they're trying to get him on human trafficking, and that has something to do with some type of drugs, if I'm wrong. So let me see. Let's see. He's so evil. He's very evil. I never liked him. I never did. I let me get honest. Let me get into first. Let's see. I want to get on to the nitty gritty. Will P. Diddy serve any jail time? I'm sorry. Will he go to prison? Well, let's say, will he be indicted? Is that indicted, y'all? Would that be indicted? Would that be indicted? Like, I'm trying to get up to 15. Thank you, Atashi, y'all. I'm trying to get up to 15. I'm definitely am. I know I'm lingering on here. So let's see. Will Will he get indicted? Is that right? Indicted? Let me know. Will P. Diddy get indicted? How long he been in jail, y'all? I mean, he been in prison. That looks like, is it prison or jail? I think it's jail until you wait until a trial or something like that. They got him in jail. Okay. So let's see. Will he get indicted? Will he get indicted? P. Diddy. Will he get convicted? Okay, thank you. Will P. Diddy get convicted? Thank you. Lord have mercy. Will P. Diddy get convicted? Oh, jeez, a little bit problem on me. Y'all. Oh, it's a fly. Oh, it's an ant. A queen ant. Didn't bite me. Okay. It was a queen ant that was crawling on me. Didn't bite. Will P. Diddy get convicted? Did you say bad bug? Boy, I got no bad bugs. You shut up. Why did you put it there? You are stupid. Oh my God. Dang big. Oh God. Stop. He ready to go to sleep. You're silly. Oh. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? I want y'all back in here, y'all. Well, let's just say this. There's a guilty verdict. There's a not guilty verdict, okay? I said that there's a possibility that he may... Because where's my wine? We talked about this before, honey. We did a reading on this. Where's my wine? And as you already said, you feel like he may be maybe getting out of jail. He may not, he may walk. So let's get into the magician. There's a lot of manipulation. That magician in reverse talk about corruption. And that's looking into the corruption, okay? That's the one thing going into the trial, looking into the corruption. That's with the magician. That's the hermit. I have this, the page of swords in reverse. So that's a lot of bad communication, misunderstanding, and also somebody being like, they could be lying too. That's what they're looking into, lies. That's the thing. That's what it looks like it heading into. Out of the strength card in reverse, there's some there's the vulnerability, meaning weakness. Something is being held back. King of Wands in reverse. Someone with who's being very arrogant. It's a man that wanted to get P. Diddy. But I got this 8 of Swords in reverse. And remember I told y'all this is one of my jail cards. Possibly he may be walking. The Page of Wands said the good news have arrived. Page of Wands. I got the 3 of Cups, celebration. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody gonna be pissed off. I don't know if you got a male prosecutor or a female prosecutor, or I don't know if you got in his defense, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I have the Ace of Pentacles talk about there's another opportunity. Only thing is, I look at it like this. He gonna lose a lot of money. This is where it looks like it. That's what they want to do, is make him lose a lot of money. There's a possibility that he will walk, but I still get a feeling that they're going to get him on some. I feel like there's like a not guilty verdict, but then there's a guilty verdict. Something where, I don't know. I can't get it out of my mind. What are you talking about? You know what? I ain't gonna call your name on here, but I know I'm not studying you. I'm ignoring your crazy butt talking about some bed bugs and he's just ready to go to sleep and you're talking too long. He don't want to cuddle. So bye. Get off my line. But there's a possibility that he may walk. There's a possibility. Where my wine girl, you did say, and I think I did do a reading on. I was like a little. I saw the celebration. I said he wants to get out. That's a possibility. But that is just looking into the human trafficking. That's what they're really trying to get him on. But he's going to go through a lot of depression. Definitely. He gonna lose some money though. Look, I already lost it. But I do feel like his legal team is working overtime. The whole thing is to say, get to see if, you was participating in this. Okay, in the world today, anybody can do whatever they want to do when it comes to sex, okay? It's nasty. I don't like P. Diddy. I never did. So the thing is, there's some things that he did use to manipulate certain situations because of his status. And he know people are going to fall for it. And he got addicted to doing that. I used the word domination, but it can be domination is a different phrase. I'm not trying to, it's something similar to that, but dominatrix or whatever. He's into those freak offs and he used those to, he used it to get what he wanted from certain people. And some people fell for it. But this is just pretty much just to show what kind of evil person he is. Like I said, the thing is they're trying to prove, y'all agreed to it. You didn't have to. You didn't want to. You could have walked away. But him putting his hand on Cassidy, that was terrible. But then on top of that, I just saw some messages. I didn't see the message, but I heard the messages of she wanted to go back and, and participate in some freak offs with him anyway. But I know she felt embarrassed because she had to go through some type of therapy or something like that. I don't know. Y'all, I try not to get too much wrapped in. I said I was going to do my research and I didn't even have time to do that. But all I can say is there's a possibility that he could not be convicted. And there's a possibility that they still going to get him on something. Just there's a guilty and a not guilty. You may get out, but then you got this. You may have to go and pay for this, and you got to go to, I don't know, something that you may have to have a what is it? What they call it? When you have to stay home, house arrest or something like that. You said if he get off, I'll be upset. This is the thing. They're trying to get him on human trafficking. And I feel like they may get him on human trafficking, but when it comes to the freak off, I think that they're trying to prove that the freak offs was innocent, that was agreeable, that they agreed to doing it. That's what his defense is doing. But they're trying to say, well, he did influence them, and something like Bill Cosby. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Something like Bill Cosby. No, life with him would not be. That's why I said he's going to be depressed. He's going to lose a lot of money. People are going to look at him differently. He is like, he lost all the credibility when it comes to, in the Hollywood. Okay? He lost all of that credibility, if I'm using that word correctly. I'm trying to use certain words that match what I'm saying, but there's a possibility he may be getting off. There's a possibility that he still have to, there's, like I said, there's a guilty and there's a not guilty. I'm trying to look at the split verdicts, but I know those juries are, when they seeing them things or what they see, they're really shocked. But, yeah. Yo, oh, I see that 8 person in here. So yeah, I will still do another reading on that. To make sure. But I honestly, I had to be like, I know I don't want him to get off either because I don't like him. But they have to tell. I got to say what the cards say. I gotta get what the energy is. I have to read it that way, and I'm not biased. Okay. If you're here, please hit the like button. If you have another celebrity reading you want me to do, please put it down in my comments. She didn't consent in the sober mind. No, she did not. She did not. She was young. I feel like she was, that she won her 20 million because he the contract of her music career, he took that from her. So I felt if I'm wrong, let me know. She won her money off of that, and also the abuse that she took from him. I think that's $20 million. Um, she went through a lot. I felt it. From looking at it, it seemed like her parents handed her over to this predator, and that what makes me mad. You know, that's how I know you not biased, because I feel the exact same way, and you never saw if Lori and Margie are at odds. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I'm talking in front of my mouth, girl. You gotta help me. Let's see. Let go. I'm trying to figure out what cards I want to use. Okay, yes, and he could have killed her multiple times. Exactly, he could have. Atasha. And yep, y'all. If you're here, follow my guy, um, Self Healing Center, which he is such a peaceful person. Go on his channel. He will give you free readings, but he also give you advice. Good advice too. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to get up to my 15 people, y'all. I'm trying to. I know some people want me to do these personal readings, but I do my girl. I don't only do the personal reading to the people that I have done readings for, and I definitely gonna do one for my girl. Diddy is just a weirdo for dating women that his son should have been dating. Since, yes, he is a weirdo. And if, this is the old say with older guys with younger women, it's all about manipulation and control. Because if he get with an older woman, gun dang well, a woman like me, let me tell y'all something. I'm too old for Diddy. I'm 40. About to be 41. Diddy is what, 52? 10 and 11 years older than me? He wouldn't try me like that. He wouldn't dare. Oh, yes, you are one of my favorites, love. You definitely are. You're definitely one of my favorites. The other either I had some people I had some weird energy. Let's see. Let's get into, I'm sorry, Lori Harvey, and I'm 25, and then the oldest, and I am going on 35. Really? You going on 30? And you're young. 40 and 5. 40. 40. Get the, my God, you're so silly. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me get into let's see, Lori Harvey and Marjorie. Let's see what's the energy around Lori Harvey. Let's see, Lori Harvey and her mother. Let me see how I'm gonna ask this question. I'm trying to get up to 15 likes, y'all. Definitely trying to do that. Because I got readings on here that needs to be shown. Definitely. I see a 10 person in here. You can put, y'all, come on, put the likes on my thing. Come on, look at some stuff. I need a like. I'm trying to get up to 15 people. Now, what I want to ask about Lori Harvey and is what I meant. Oh, I got you. I got you, Atashi. Let's see. If you in here, hit the like button, please. Please. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna ask this question about Lori Harvey. So let's see. Is Lori Harvey? This is gonna ask this. This is come out of X. Is Lori Harvey is at odds with her mother, Marjorie? Spirit. Is she at odds with her mother, Marjorie? I just saw them on a trip together, but I do know she feels like her mom can be a bit self-hating. Let's see. Last time I did a reading on that, I felt like they both, like she competing with her daughter, or it just feel like Margie, like, you can't stomp with the big dogs, like, just I'm telling you, it's just Marjorie just want to be the only one with the man in the big house and the money. I see, but she don't want the same for her daughter. If you're in here, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I'm doing a reading on. Okay, they just bounced out. Then I'm doing a reading on Lori Harvey and Marjorie Harvey. So let's see if she is Lori. Is Lori at odds with Marjorie, her mother? She's at odds with her mother. Is they at odds with each other? Is there some issues going on in their relationship, Spirit? I seem hyper now. One more shuffle. Y'all gonna miss this reading. Well, I'm doing full readings because this is why I want to get my energy. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Woody. Hold on, Woody. So I got a Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is creating an opportunity, having a happy surprise, new love. This is on that. How is she feel like she at odds with her mother? I have the Death card. This is the Death card upright. It's talk about endings to new beginnings. This is like ending of some type of cycle. Three of Pentacles talk about collaboration, working together, being committed. Third wheel, basically. All I see right now, 3 cards tell me there is new love. There's something new. But there's an ending to new beginnings. So there's something to ending the cycle. Ending the cycle of probably breaking the cycle of, hold on, y'all. They could be breaking a cycle of how, let's just say, okay, I'm just going to move away from how my mother see things. I'm just trying to pick up into the energy of what the energy is giving me. So 3 of Pentacles could talk about being committed. So I don't feel like they're at odds, but it's just like, okay, I'm breaking this cycle. And I'm doing what best for me. So a new love could talk about a possibility of pregnancy. Just putting it out there. Hold on. Or new love is someone like, I'm a catch. I am the woman who is the catch. And so there's a new love. So I'm breaking this cycle. I'm breaking it in the cycle, right? Just trying to make sense. So it's just ending something and then I'm just really finding to have commitment. I have commitment over something. I have something, basically to say, having the control of something, building something. So they're building something together, mother and daughter. I have the Higher Priest upright. Talk about having high morals, having high standards. Temperance upright. Talk about balancing with one another, finding a purpose, being harmony, being sensible, and finding a meaning. 8 of Wands in reverse. Somebody is holding off because something happened at the wrong time. There's maybe traveling, maybe being panicked, having a panic mode. So somebody is Basically being, okay, so I can look at it like this. Could it be that mother is being panicked? Could it be that she's panicking? Hold on, y'all. Got the world card in reverse. Somebody is not satisfied. Feel like they don't feel like they have no closure into things. Something is not over with for them. I have the magician upright. Yeah, I'm doing long readings, y'all. Let's talk about manifestation and being creative. Before I get finished with this, I'm gonna give y'all the whole intro of what I'm saying. I guess I'm doing whole readings because I'm trying to get my energy back up. 4 Pentacles in reverse. Letting go of that control. Maybe someone is being self-protection. Somebody have to maybe self-protection, or maybe being stingy or overspending or possessiveness. Ooh, okay. Chariot in reverse. Okie dokie. Lack of control, aggressive. Could be arrogance, careless. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, here she go again. She showed up again, y'all. Where's my mind? Where's my wine? You still there, girl? She showed up again. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it was a King of Swords. Upright. We'll talk about that later. I have the Star card upright. I have the Moon card in reverse. I have the 7 of Wands in reverse. And I have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, somebody about to break their relationship. All right. Hear me out. So at the end of my deck, let me go ahead and say this. I have the Tower card. Upright. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still trying to get up I'm going to give it maybe to 2 minutes and 15. I'm trying to get up to 15 likes, y'all. 15. I need 15 people to like my video. And I'm going to go back and do the, give y'all the, do the video, and y'all have the timestamp through all of them. Let the girl hunch who she wants. Exactly. You already know. Did you see this, girl? Did you see this? You already see it. Jesus. Okay, now I'm about to move on. The Queen of Swords in reverse. We already know she's a hater, okay? But this King of Swords shows up. King of Swords shows up. He's in control. He's in control of the situation. Got the Star card. This is someone who having faith. Yeah, not going to mention no names though. Definitely not gonna mention no name yet. Nope. Got the Moon in reverse. So there's somebody letting go of, releasing the secret. So something about to come out about a situation. Could be with her. You know what? This King of Swords probably knows something. And some information may have gonna be leaked. So something may come out about maybe Marjorie's situation. Or maybe the situation with the child named Lori. Some may come out, something possibly, we'll see. So that Moon card is in reverse. Something may be coming and lurking. Something may be released that's releasing the fear. So somebody gonna come out about something. 7 of Wands in reverse. Giving up. Someone giving up because I'm tired of fighting. So here, I got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups in reverse. This talking about ending a connection. The communication is broken. So let me go ahead and say this, girl. I'm going too long because I got the Tower card at the end of my deck. The Tower card. I feel like Marjorie going to find out something. She already know. She's trying to distract the situation. That's what I'm seeing. And she's not liking it. This gives me a jealous woman. You're jealous of your daughter. You're jealous of what your daughter doing, and you're trying to jeopardize your daughter's love life. And that's what it feels like. And I'm not liking that. And I feel like Lori is over it. Because Lori wants what she wants. That's why, got your mother in your ear. She confused you for all this time. Yes, she's no dummy. Exactly. Where's my wine? So her daughter is finally seeing it. So Marjorie, when you're not happy in your own relationship, what they call it when you're reflecting your situation off onto someone else, pretty much like Marjorie is reflecting her situation onto her daughter, baby, you're making it worse. And you know that because you're a hater. You are a hater. And this person is going to stand in game. Let's just hope that the communication is not broken with this person, okay? Because the last time I did a reading, it was like this with them too, okay? But this could be Lori like her and her mom is not seeing eye to eye, and it could be because of this guy. As they should. Can't wait to see all this go down. Whew, I can't either. I hope and pray that she married that dude. I do. I hope she married that dude. And I hope that, you know what? He is the one for her. That's the sad part. But at the tower, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a problem. Because she's not happy. Period. Whoo, chat. I suppose, you know what? Matter of fact, y'all, I got to do them readings on. I just thought about, remember where's my wine? You asked me to do some readings on the whole family, and that's what I totally forgot. Boy. If you here, please hit the like button. I would like for you to hit the like button. So, yeah, her and her mom is at odds. They definitely are. But it seemed like Lori was trying to, stay connected towards her family and everything. But it just seems like her mom is too opinionated. And her opinions can be very overshadowing. And it's like, dang, now Lori's starting to say, is you a hater? Yes, Lori, she's a hater. She messed up your relationships, a couple of them, because she didn't want you to be happy because she wasn't happy. Period. Me too. So Steve will be excited for sure. Of course, Steve, love it. Steve want that for Lori. He do. I feel like she's not, wait a minute. I feel like she's doesn't like it because I feel like those two are like us against the world. And yes, don't forget the Harvey family series because I know it's tea. Yes, baby, I'm going to do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm definitely going to put it in my bio. I'm going to start getting the whole family name. Start off with hers. Because on Marjorie and Steve, baby, the tea is there. And I was like, yeah, both of them cheating. But little like Miss Mama is more into someone else. She got a side nigga. Okay, hold on. Atasha, how does Kali feel about me? Will he try to get back with me? Okay, let's see. Is I saying his name, Kali? And I'm still saying his name wrong. Kali. Atasha. Hopefully I see him tomorrow. I hope you do too. Hold on. Wait a minute. We do business together. So I see him once a week. And I'm sad that I won't see him again because I won't be at business meeting this week. Hopefully I see him tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. Kali. Okay, Kali. Y'all, if you in here, hit the like button. Oh my gosh. Don't do me like that. I'm trying to get up to 15 likes. Definitely. If y'all got any more celebrity reasons, I got about 20 minutes on this thing. 20 minutes. You better get it in before I leave. Let me do this real quick. I'm trying to figure out which cards I want to use. I'll use these. So let's see. Yeah, I'm tired as heck. Oh, you tired? I feel you, girl. Let me tell you, this past week, honey, everybody been tired. We don't seen a lot of things come out of the news, and we got our own personal lives that we're dealing with. Kylie. Oh, let's see. Wait, what's the question? How does Kylie feel about you? How did Kylie feels about Atasha? Last time I did a read on him, he felt very disappointed. I remember that. And you felt disappointed. Bless your soul. Let's see how he feels about you. Well, I have the Five of Pentacles upright, and I have the Death card upright, and I have the Four of Wands. I may have to reshuffle again to make sure. 3-card reading. Okay, so this could be feeling like, okay, there's some rejection. Like this could be rejecting. Feeling like there's some rejection, someone isolating. Feel like they're being isolated. The Death card is feeling like they're moving towards something, like ending to new beginnings, like ending something to new beginnings and just moving forward. I get the Four of Wands upright. Talk about this could be this could be some type of celebration. It could be somebody having some type of success. This could be an upcoming wedding. Yeah, he's ending things with that ex. Oh. Ooh. So look like he finna celebrate something. He ending things with his ex. And I got the Fool in reverse at the end of my deck. So, this is a lack of hope. This could also be something risky, a risky decision, or making a risky decision. This could be someone who felt foolish. That, like, I look at this as someone still, they don't jump off the cliff, okay? But I feel like there's just like a lack of hope. Like, I used to be faithful, now I'm not. I mean, like, not faithful. That's not what I meant. But I'm saying, like, it could be like, I feel like he lost faith. And it's just due to the risky decisions. But it's just what he felt. So, he's looking for new love, though. Oh. Be careful. That's the king. Okay, just do me a favor. This dude is back and forth. Okay, so the Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be a person who being deceitful, very jealous, or could be a cheater. Okay, because he's looking to be on a revenge. He ended things with the ex. Are you sure? Because this could be revengeful. He can use someone to be revengeful. Got the Emperor upright. This is a person who's having ambitions. I feel okay. He is a father. You just told me about that. When I did a couple readings on him. I know I skipped over the 4 readings. The 4 cards up here because I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So whatever he's thinking of doing, it's not the coolest idea. I don't think. Even though I feel like he's doing it out of anger. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not liking this reading at all. Because this could talk about the Page of Cups could talk about looking for something new. Ten of Wands talk about, oh, I'm gonna take on this responsibility. I'm gonna take on the responsibility. I'm gonna take all that because I made a decision, right? No, I'm feeling like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just reading into what is going on. So I'm telling you that he isolated from someone. Yes, but I feel like his mind is on revenge, being revengeful against the ex. I feel like he's thinking to do something very revengeful. I, he's not. I don't. I don't see him kind of thinking about you right now. But if he is, it's not in a good. I'm sorry. It's not gonna. If he is, because I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this, sweetie. Um, this is what I'm looking at. The Knight of Cups, and I'm looking at the Chariot in reverse. He's on a revenge path. Even though y'all are business partners, just I know you like him. Y'all had something good going on, but let me see something. Yeah. His heart, this dude is okay. Just do me a favor. Do me a favor. Listen to me. Stay clear. Yeah, I don't think that his energy is toward me. More so his ex. Exactly. Do me a favor. Stay. I mean, because I don't feel like, yeah, it's not even on you. I feel like he's thinking of revengeful, being revengeful. He's looking to get even. Don't get caught in the crossfire, because this is what I picked up with the Two of Swords. Please don't get caught in the crossfire. Okay? Don't get caught in the crossfire. Yeah, he would have to approach you. I mean, just, just say, hey, how you doing? Stay cool. um, 'cause he got a lot on his mind. I'm sorry, because that's what he ain't thinking worse of you, and he's just thinking of getting revenge on an ex. So that's what he felt like he wasted his time even going back. That's what you know what Natashi, I would say because you a good person. You really, 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 really was y'all. You felt the love. You really did. Y'all fell in love, but he just took an advantage, and he was wrong. Just to use you wasn't right either. Playing with your emotion wasn't right. Yes, he liked you. He really did. But if you knew you was gonna get back with your ex, then you shouldn't be playing with nobody's emotion just to make your ex jealous. Now he's looking for the next victim. I'm not liking that. You see what I'm saying, boo? He wants no, yeah, he wants revenge towards his ex. It looks like he's going for revenge. Um, yeah. But at the end of it, he gonna have remorse about it. This is the. Can you see that, baby? This is the five swords in reverse. He's gonna have remorse. He's gonna regret it. This dude need to go get help. Um, I feel like they do weird things. Yes, he's gonna regret it. All I can say, well, karma is some karma. Shouldn't did my good sis like that. Shouldn't did her like that. You should have just let your ex-wife be and moved on with your life, with your blended family, and y'all would have been great together as business partners too. See, God don't like ugly. What's your last question? Oh, it's okay. What's your last question? Will he try to get back with me in the future? Okay, let's see. Probably will. But I would, you know what, after what he did to you, I wouldn't even, my personal opinion, I wouldn't even give him the satisfaction. This is my personal opinion. Because his mind is, when you're, his mind is with someone else and we want to make things work and they do weird things to get each other attention. You don't want to be a part of that. So let's see. Will Kylie ever get back? Oh, not get back. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, he going through a bad breakup with his ex. Girl, I had the Lover's card in reverse. I'm sorry. Let me go. I did have it. Let me see if I can find it. I had the Lover's card in reverse. I was still mixing my cards up. If I can find the Lover's card for you, I'll try. If I can find it. But I did have the Lover's card in reverse. I just saw it. It was like almost, yeah, here it is. I had it in reverse. I had a Lover's card in reverse for him. So it's basically get back. But it is what it is. He gonna go through some issues. So basically, yeah, let's see. Will he try to get back? Will Kylie try to get back? Will Kylie ever try to get back with Atashi? I'm sure he will, though. Let's see. He probably think about it, but then he probably think about it, but he really realized what he did to you was wrong. Now, card popped over. So y'all got any more celebrity readings, let me know. I'm trying to get up to 15 likes, y'all. I'm definitely trying to. Oh, he missed that chance. He knew that he hurt you. Star card in reverse. He knows it's not a chance. Lack of faith. And it just won't be no more drama. And he feel like this, that 5 of Wands in reverse. This is to avoid conflict. Yeah, Lover's card in reverse. He messed that up. I did say that. I feel like maybe he thought about he wanted to, but then he realized he hurt your feelings. So, yeah. You got that, boo? Oh, it's not over for you, though. So you would accept if he would. I feel like he hurt you, though. Yeah, by looking at it, you came out. I'm just looking a little bit different now. The more I pull, you said you ain't over it. Yeah, it's an unfinished business though. See that, but he does feel like it just feel like it's not. You don't want to. I think you don't want to jeopardize some other, some things though. Yeah, overwhelmed. This is like unfinished business. Yeah, this is trying it again though. With the 8 of Cups in reverse. Settling. But be careful. 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. Be careful. You got the Magician in reverse. That's a lot of manipulations. I swear I feel like we have a child together. Oh. You feel like y'all would have a child together? You want me to ask that question? Or you want me to keep that until... Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Is Damson single and being a little hoe? in these streets, LOL, or dating someone new. How will his new movie F1 platform? Ooh, baby. I'm about to answer that question. If y'all in my live, please hit the like button. Don't stop playing. Let me get into that. Hold on. But yes, I'm gonna look into that. Where's my wine? I'm definitely gonna look into that. Looking for some cards to, do. Try to switch these cards out because But you ask? Oh yes, I will at the end after this question. Said someone said they seen him with some girl. Because let's see if he being a little hoe. Let's see what's the energy around Dempsey Idris love life. And Atashi, I'm gonna do that reading right after Damson, okay? Damson Idris. Let's see. What's the energy around Damson Idris love life? Yeah, remember I said last time he was on kind of stalking, seeing what Lori doing, but she was trying to keep a low profile. Ooh. But let me get this reading first, and then we're gonna I'm gonna tell you a little something that I found out with Damson and Lori too. So buckle your belt up, girl. So this is gonna be good. But let me see what's the energy around his love life, honey. I forgot. I do these little private readings because half the time I don't post readings on my live because it'd be too much to do, y'all. But first let me get into Damson Idris, girl. But I'm gonna tell you. What's the energy around Damson Idris love life, spirit? What's the energy around his love life? Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna get more cards and I do a whole full reading sometimes. I'm doing all the full readings tonight. I know I'm being alone, but this is how I'm getting back into the groove, y'all. Six of Pentacles. This is sharing. I kind of look at this as a little whole card, to be honest with you. The Six of Pentacles, like, I'm sharing a little bit about myself. I'm balancing out things, scaling. You see that scale and you see the two people that at their feet? Well, that does get a little whole vibe. It does. It definitely does. I got the Strength card upright. This is a person who's having the passions. He like what he's doing. Damson is good looking, so it is what it is. Three of Wands in reverse. Now, this could be playing it small, a lack of planning, a lack of foresight, unexpected delays, obstacle to long terms. So he could also be resurfacing back to something or staying, let's just say it's a lack of a long-term goal. Something that, like with like I said, I can look at this as like him being a little hoe in the streets. I can look at it like that. But it could be that he also could just kind of, it's just something, like a short moment. If I'm making sense. Like sometimes you can have a girl here, they could have two girls, or you can have, let's just say, like I have this girl that I like, but then I'm doing the hokey pokey with the other girl. It don't make sense. Is it making sense? Let me know. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ugh. He causing some confusion. What he's doing, he causing confusion. Well, and then here we go with the the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords upright. I believe he can't sleep at night. There's a reason behind what he's doing. He can't sleep or he can't think correctly, and he's worrying about something. Because this is the Fool card. You being too spontaneous. Definitely being spontaneous. And this Queen of Cups is in reverse. So whoever this water sign is, she's not feeling what he's doing. So he is talking to someone too. Hold on though. I got what is the Nine of Pentacles upright. This is the person who's about his financial independence. So he is getting his money. He's single. So he can do, that's basically giving me singleness. You can do whatever you want too. I got the Six of Cups. So this is a reconciliation card, reconciling. Someone he may reconciling with. He might make, I'm going to get back to Lori in a minute. I'm going to tell y'all some things though. 10 of Swords. But this is a lot of betrayals. And it's going to cause some endings. But I got the Wheel of Fortune. He comes out on top though. This is a love life, so it's a little bit up and down. His love life is ups and down. Two of Cups. That's somebody he may end up getting a relationship with. Page of Pentacles in reverse. But it's a lack of commitment somewhere. It could be a lack of commitment or something that you're not focusing on your career. But I got the Six of Wands. I'm just giving a full reading. Justice in reverse. Seven of Wands. That's a lot of exhaustion. Something to do. Justice can talk about court. And Justice can talk about this someone who being dishonest and not taking accountability. And the last card, the Moon in reverse. So somebody about to find out about something. Let me go ahead and say this. Yes, he is being a little hooker in the streets, okay? He definitely is. Yeah, later this year, but he better be careful because he could find himself in some trouble when it comes to these women. Exactly. Exactly. Because he's playing a dangerous game. Because I got the Queen of Cups in a reverse. This woman is not liking the whole idea. She's not liking what's going on. He's very reckless. Exactly. But he reconciled with someone. Especially when he drinks. Oh, them British boys can put down some liquor. They can put down some liquor. Some British boys can. Let me find out. Technically he's single, but he is moving reckless. He definitely is. He's doing the most. There's a female that who was into him, but he's playing a dangerous game, just like you said. And he may get caught up with one. Excuse me. What I'm about to say before I get off of this. So when I did readings on him, on his love life before, and especially with him and Lori, I always got that they, it's like friends with benefits too, or there's no commitment into the, relationship. So let me tell y'all real quick. I've seen that Queen of Cups, and I'm trying to figure out who she is, and I feel like she could be a model, possibly, but I hate to say something. I need to go back into Lori astrology chart. I think she has a water sign in her chart. I really want to explain one thing. What's that, boo? So yeah, that's a Queen of Cups in reverse, and it could be that model, but he playing games, and he's, like I said, that's a reconcile. He's talking to two people. He's single, but he playing games, and I feel like, remember I told you that he was really was in love with what's the child name? Lori. Hold on. Ooh. My butt sinking in this thing. Hold on. Let me see. I do want to explain one thing. What you want to explain, dear? I seen that the Queen of Cups, and I'm trying to figure out who she is, and I feel like she could be a model. She could possibly be a model. It could be. I don't know who she is either. But he better stop playing with her. And he has a reconciling with someone from his past. And if someone from his past could be someone he been trying to. Let me tell you something. Damson, I remember you telling me to do a reading on Damson. Where's my wine? Hold on. I know the energy changed, and I know he loves me. I just in the middle. I just want to give him time to heal, and I'm tired of waiting. We are around each other, and eventually, so I have to have comfort. And I know he's my person, but he has to grow up. I think that's why he's waiting on to approach. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Let's see, because you're saying that you feel like you got a baby with him. You may have a child with him. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Can y'all see me? Let's see. I'm looking for another cards, y'all. I'll use these. Oh, the baby cards. Here they are. Yay. Let me put these back. Oh, all these cards everywhere, y'all. And I'll forever keep buying more. Is I'm tripping? Can I be? Yeah, I am tripping. Alright. I hope that it makes sense. Yeah, it made sense. It's okay. You loved him. And honestly, you really, really, really feel like he is a good dude. It's just that sometimes people like him needs to understand that certain situation like with your ex is never gonna work out. And y'all doing malicious things to hurt each other. That's the energy I got from when reading me into his energy to see how he feel about you. But he really most so wants to get some revenge. He felt like he wasted his time. Well, dang. Well, this is your karma. You had a person who, but girl, hold on. Let me read up on will you have a child with Kylie? Let's see. Will Kylie and Atashi have a baby together? Spirit. I'm not a really good at, let me be real with you, I'm not a really good at being a baby whisperer like a lot of people are with pregnancy. But let's see what the energy gives me. Let's see. If you on my live, please hit the like button. I've been on here for a minute because I'm trying to get up to 15, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to. I'm gonna have to cut the video into, basically cut the time so that everybody can be able to watch come back and look at the readings. I'm gonna do one more shuffle, girlfriend, and see if we'll. Ooh, flew out. For some reason, I feel like you'll have a baby with someone else. Natasha. I feel like that. I really do. Hold on. The spirit's saying otherwise. Let's see. he wants to give you the business though. And you honestly, ooh. Now, all right. So let me first do these. Automatically, I only got the okay. This King of Swords talk about father figure too, right? A very successful as a father figure. I'll have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's a lack of motivation. I think he in the World in reverse. Let's talk about its incompletion. So I'm looking at the pregnancy. Yeah, he's a good dad. The Sun card. The World. Okay. So I'm just letting you know the World can represent pregnancy, but it's in reverse. The Sun can represent pregnancy, but it's in reverse. Okay. I got the Knight of Cups. He's a very good charmer. Magician. This is manifestation. I do know that he don't mind giving you the business though, if you know what I mean. Temperance in reverse. This is it's like it's imbalanced. But they're also trying it one more time. I think this is you. He don't mind to do it. This is the urge to create. He doesn't mind. This is the urge to create. You don't mind trying it. You don't mind trying it. Urge to create. And the penis. You know that the Ace of Wands is like a penis. It's like the penis. I know what you mean. I won't unless I'm married. Exactly. This is the he don't mind giving you the business though. Page of Wands. He's one to explore. Yeah, he don't mind exploring. Yeah, he don't mind exploring. That's the Six of Wands. All I see is wands. And you don't mind. You don't mind because you got that fish in the cup. And this also can represent pregnancy. It could into that. If you keep going, if you keep trying. But this is something where this person may feel exhausted and tired. The Four of Swords in reverse. It's up to you, but someone may feel like they're being trapped. Eight of Swords can feel like a person feels trapped. And the Emperor in reverse. Boo, look at the cards, okay? And listen to what I'm saying. I think you should move on. The Emperor in reverse. He's a good father now. But this is the Emperor in reverse. And that the Emperor will feel like he's being trapped. Just showing you what the card's saying. I'm being honest, okay? And this can cause a lack of commitment because it may not want to lead to marriage, okay? We can say energy can change, okay? Right? That's okay. And I don't want you to do that. But he don't mind giving you the business though. He don't mind. But this is the urge to create. Because he's not going to be committed. Be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful. All I know is that if you guys agree to it, yes. But he will feel some other type of way. Is that making sense? Okay, you'll take it as it is. I say, listen to your, I don't know, as your guide, I don't know if you get this voice in your head telling you it's not worth it. Oh, I'm glad you're listening. Next live for you, darling, I would do a love reading. Next slide. For you. And this is something that I feel like there is someone else. Someone that will understand you and wants exactly what you want. That's what I feel. And I feel like you are waiting for marriage. Definitely. And I'm glad you are. But someone else will be in the same verge of you that you should be giving that goodie to. And you guys will, it's just like, put it like this. There's a man that is out there for everybody. There's always a man out there for everybody. But I feel like there's a man for you. And he's around the corner. And he's waiting. He will come. But I'm going to do a reading on you next time I go on live. You understand? I'm so confident. I'm so confused. Why are you so confused? I don't want to be hurt. Thank you so much. Why are you so confused? You don't think it's him? And I'll be mindful. Honestly, by looking at the cards, I feel like, from my understanding, he really do cares about you, but he has made a mistake. But if the thing is, like, I feel like if I see the Emperor in reverse, he got some issues. And I feel like he'll feel like he's trapped. I feel like he'll feel like he's trapped in his own mind. So I just say, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I say be careful. Because if he messed up. He know he had messed up. And just to be honest, he know he messed up. But it's just that, it's you having you're very open to give him another chance. That's so sweet of you. But I really feel like if it happened naturally, right? But it's like, he's not it. Not for you. Because of what happened. If I'm making sense? Oh, what I was about to say about damaging injuries, I'm definitely about to tell you. Hold on. I know it's hard being around him. I tell you what. I will have to continue. I will have to I'm gonna do another reading for you next week. And I definitely do that for you. But I'm gonna what I'm about to tell you. Sorry. What I'm about to say about Damson. Oh Lord. But Tashi, I definitely you were telling me that to listen that it doesn't look good right now. It does not look good right now because it's like he don't mind giving you the business. Definitely don't mind giving you the business because his whole thing is we're on revenge. So be careful on that. And I'm like, cause see, it ain't it. Not now. Not now. Definitely because if I read into the energy of him wants to do a revenge on his ex, he will use it is something that he shouldn't have to use you. Because right now that's his mind is to get revenge. I think it's stupid. I'm sorry. What he's trying to do. Okay, I definitely will do a reading next time with you though. Okay, back to where my wine girl, you there? Yes, it's not right now because I don't think you want to just stay clear and just watch. Be careful because you don't want to be in the midst of something because he's going off of hurt, and it ain't because of you. It's because of his ex-wife. So I don't want you to be in the midst of that. You don't want to be in the midst of a crossfire. That's what the Two of Swords and I done a reading on. Okay. And like I said, he's a good father, but he came up with when I'm reading up on would y'all have a child together? If it happened today, and if I know you will wait for marriage, right? Cool. But if it happened today, he's gonna blame somewhere in his mind, in his head, he's gonna feel like he got trapped. But I'm just reading in the existence of how his mind is working because he's going off of revenge. And I don't want him to use you as a revenge, as a revenge. So where's my wine, girl? Let me go back to you. I'm sorry. I talk too much. I was just like, you just having my best interest, and I trust you, and you've been here since he had a crush on me. Yes, exactly. That's how she. And I'm going to continue to be here for you, because I think he's a good guy. I just think his mind is not here yet. I don't think he's here. Okay, where's my, okay, what I was saying. So let's get back to Damson Idris. So let me tell you something. I had done a couple of readings on Damson Idris. And not only Damson Idris, I done one where it was with, because I had to make sure when I did a reading on Lori Harvey, I wanted, because I kept, when I go into her love life, I pick up the Two of Cups on. I'm like, okay, she in a relationship. Who is she in a relationship? Hold up. I got a feeling. I caught, and then I kept pulling up cards, and I pulled, oh, this giving me, she's starting to, get back into some feelings with her ex. And I said, let me see who this ex is. And I went to start digging on Where's My Mind. I did a reading on three readings basically. Short. Did one on, well, actually not short, but it was long. Did one on her and Damson. I got the reconciliation, which is the Six of Cups, that they reconcile. That they but I also got where, why, she really not really into him like that, but she wants to continue to keep a friendship, right? And she's like, she's just like, all right, I'll just keep holding on to you just in case. And it's like, she came up with the Two of Swords too, indecisive. And then I did a reading on her and Michael B. Jordan. I got the Two of Cups. I said, hold up, wait a minute, put some stop in it. So this is the ex that you're finding a connection to. But with Damson, I feel that I got the energy of her feeling like, well, I'm going to just use him because he's the one who just want to continue to keep being in my face. So he's the person that, we can go out on trips together. I'm gonna keep him in a loop because I don't want him to feel like he's in the, left in the ocean. Put it like that. If I'm trying to make sense. So what I feel with her is that she planned it with two guys. That's what I'm seeing. But she's really only into one. But she don't want the other one, which is Damson, to feel that she went back to another ex. So he thinking that she just wanted to have time to herself, and she just feel like we should be friends, but we can be friends with benefits. Is that making sense? You laughing at me? Oh Lord, I understand. You laughing at me. So when I'm doing stuff like this, y'all, and I know I'm when I get too nosy, I get too nosy. I'm sorry. And girl, let me tell you where I'm my wine. And I feel like she just really, like, she knows that he's a little stockish because he quietly have it. He just want to make sure, like, that Damson can be very revengeful too. Let me tell you guys, remember they reconciliation or whatever we call it. They got back to get, not something like that. They got back together, but I feel like it was like more like a friends with benefits type of situation when they went to, I don't know, they was in Thailand together. They were seen together in Thailand, and she told people to mind their business, whatever, blah blah, whatever, girl, whatever. But I feel like that was what she just needed him because she didn't have nobody for her on when she was like single on her birthday. So y'all remember that. Let's go back last year. I think that was last year. And but she just know that he's that type of dude that she don't want him to find out that she don't reconcile with another ex. She don't want, it's like she's like, I'm gonna keep him in a loop, but not really. But when he do find out, everybody gonna be mad. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But he thinking, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I pulled a few days ago and then people not together. but people not together bit. But he's having a hard time accepting it. And so when you said he's having a tough time sleeping, I was like, yeah, exactly. They're not together. They're like not together. Like she keeping him in a loop as a friend. He's gonna find out, and honestly, I think he's already. I think he has already. He kind of got the drift because remember you told me that you told me where's my wine. Remember you told me to do a reading on why Lori didn't show up to Ryan movie premiere, and remember I said just like what you said, you felt that you heard that she didn't show up because Michael B. Jordan was there. That's like telling y'all that they was already talking, her and Michael B. Jordan, but they also telling on each other. Like, girl, I would have still came. Who cares? But she didn't want to take that spotlight off of Jordan. What is her name? Did I say her name? Right. Destiny. Ryan. I don't know why I said Jordan. Yes, exactly. So my thing is, like, this is so weird to me. It's like I feel like Michael and Lori need to go ahead and just make it official. They keep playing with each other. Well, actually, he's just pretty much like I said. I feel like they're just like they're playing like she's like they now, but they're working on it, right? But I just think they just need to go ahead and come out, which I think they're gonna happen anyway. But and I feel like her mom is losing her mind, and of course, Damson definitely gonna lose his. It's just like he gonna feel like she did him dirty. If you hear my husband come in, sorry about that. Exactly. I guess she was being a good friend. Yes, she was being a good friend to Ryan because she did not want to take that. She did not want to take that spotlight away from her. And if anybody see her and Michael B. Jordan in the same at the same event together, of course they're gonna be like, are they back together? This just as the same they did with the not Michael, but with Damson and Lori when she was seen at the Beyonce concert like the year before last or something, and everybody was speculating that they got back together. And then while actually they tried it and it didn't work, but they just kept it as a mutual friend, but it was like friends with benefits, and that's what I got. Now I know that when I did a reading, I missed something in my cards, and that was the 3 of Wands in reverse, and that's right resurfacing, but it's still gonna end up with a three of Swords upright, meaning a heartache. But anyway, besides all that, not losing her mind is I'm crying. Wait, for real, because she's like I'm talking about her mom though. Like just worry about your marriage and worry about that side dude that you got on the corner too. And stay out your daughter business like that because you're miserable. That's what I keep getting. That's why she that Queen of Swords in reverse. I always see that. Like she comes up in her daughter business at all the time. Have you ever watched Country Wayne? I don't know if you have, because he has a really hot series, like a little bit of videos that come on either YouTube and Facebook, and it'll be a very toxic little soap opera thing. If you ever watched it. Crazy thing, he wasn't even at the premiere. Who wasn't at the premiere? Oh, you said Lori would already be married if it wasn't for her mamas, to be honest. Exactly. And remember, Michael wanted to marry her. Oh, you saying Damson? Okay, Damson wasn't there. Of course, Damson wasn't at. You talking about at the Renaissance? Or because I was talking about. There was the sources. I was talking about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, or a year and a half ago. When it's what they call it, the Renaissance, that was her name or her theme. Talking about Beyonce, and I think they said Lori was seen there, but then Damson was there, and they saw them walking out, like kind of together, and then people were speculating that they were together. But we know, like, with Ryan having her movie career, we know Michael B. Jordan was there. I did see that. Yes, that was sometime last year or a couple of months ago. Towards, yeah, whatever. But she's not. And I think her mom is like talking about, you're young, you can do this. This girl about almost 30. Lori is almost 30. Lori wants a husband. She got so, no, what make her so confused is by listening to her mom. That's the thing. And she finally realizing, like, is this woman really a hater, or she just bitter? She loves her mother, but they could get it. They could go at it. And I said, I think I did a reading on this a couple of times before, that they're gonna go at it over someone. Recently, did you see those TikTok about Lori and Michael? I saw that. They did. That was a little quick, fast one. I honestly believe that that is actually true. I honestly believe that the with the TikTok with them, you know, that these two, that Lori and Michael Harvey. Lord Jesus, did I call him Michael Harvey? I'm speaking of existent. I mean Michael B. Jordan. Let's say Michael. I felt like when I seen that, I felt automatically that they were already, they have reconnected. They did, and I did a reading on that, and they wouldn't, you know, just declare, because when I was being nosy, I did see that, and so I said, actually, it seems like they're reconnecting, but they're taking things slowly, but they're keeping it private. That's what they're doing. But eventually, somebody gonna blow that spot. I don't know. It may be the mother with her nasty mouth, because I got the sour moment. She may leak that, possibly. She may leak something, because the way she acting, baby, it seems like she's a little hater. Ain't a little, she's a hater. Yes, and then, like I said, I seen that TikTok. I definitely seen the TikTok. Thank you for the likes, baby. Thank you for the likes. I'm still trying to get 5 more people. If somebody give me another, I need 5 more people in here to get me to up to 15. I know I talk too much. I know I do. I do. But yeah. I feel like I saw that and I was like, oh, you know what? Even when I did my prediction, I felt like they will eventually, you know, get back together. But Lori is really giving me the energy of, okay, let's just take our time and let's just hide some things. It's because of her. Yes. Y'all still there? I know I only see 3 people. I'm still running my mouth. Y'all still there? Y'all aren't? Okay, maybe not. Yes. I need 5 more people. 5 more people. I'm still here. Oh, Damson will be all right. He's going to meet his person soon, but he needs to chill. He definitely will meet his person. I got the 2 of Cups. I do feel like he will. I just think he just needs to stop playing with people emotion because you're mad. I mean, it comes off like, not mad. Let me stop. Let me not say mad. It just come off like, okay, I'm trying to wait on somebody to see if anything gonna pop off of me and that person. She's just telling you that so you won't lose your mind. She's just telling him that so he won't lose his dang mind, because he looked like he will go into, you already said he drinks, and he'd go and just some type of depression mode. So he just need to relax. It will be okay. You're a good dude. You're a really, really good dude. You just wasn't it. You was just a hit off, just to make, you know, just because she was listening to her mom. Just because Lori will listen to her mom, and because Lori in her mind, there's more options out there, and she met you, saying like, it's telling, because she was really feeling Michael B. Jordan. She just got afraid of commitment, you know. And you met a dude named Damson, who is an actor, who's good looking, and you felt like it was better, but you really wasn't into him. That's just crazy. And then girl, whatever. Girl, bye. Yep, and she should be ashamed of herself. She's too old for the foolishness too. Exactly. Lori and I mean her mom Marjorie didn't even like Dempsey either. Ella money not long enough. Exactly. She thought okay, she did just yeah, the money was the issue. She thought Danson was a pretty cool dude, but she's just like, dang, she thought her daughter gonna be better. She thought her daughter was gonna get with somebody with more money. For her daughter can get pimped that out. But it ain't gonna work like that, buddy. And then on top of that, you mind your business. You be in your own marriage, okay? Please stay in your own marriage. Just let you just be, a hater. I just can't get past that. Marjorie didn't even like Dempsey. Okay, I just read that. Yeah. Oh, everybody off. I talk too much. Well, maybe I need to leave. I was looking for 5 more people, and I'm going on 3 hours. I guess I'm not gonna get those 5. I guess not. You laughing at me? Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I guess I can try to see if any, hoping that, 5 more people drop in. But girl, yeah, whatever. But all I can say is that we will see. I just feel like Lori knows what her mother is up to. She do. She just needs to go follow her heart. I kept, last couple of reasons I've done on them, she was just like indecisive and just, in and out of places, not sure what she really want, knowing what she really want, just afraid to go in and get it. Like you said, where's my wife? I remember you said if they really liked each other, that wasn't you or somebody else. It could have been you or somebody else. If they really like each other, they should be with each other, period. Exactly. I would think that too, but you got to do what you need to do. So if I'm not going to get the 5 extra people, I guess I'm going to have to get off. And I guess I answered everybody's question. I want to say this again. I wish nothing. You said I agree. Oh yeah, I definitely wish Halle Bailey nothing but love and success. Because guess what, baby? She gonna come out with her Russell Wilson. I said that before. She gonna come out. We call him a Russell Wilson. She gonna come out with her a good looking dude, somebody on her level. And baby, they're gonna help her. They're gonna help her good. I was on somebody's channel. She was somebody I'm watching. I forgot her name, and she's a good reader. She came out with a prediction. She feel like Halle gonna come out with good music, and she feels like her music gonna actually be really good, and everybody gonna, of course, everybody gonna love it because you know why? Halle is going to, Halle has the face of a sweetheart. So I'm gonna say that, even though, like I said, the girl ain't innocent, but she has a face of a sweetheart. She said that she feel like she gonna be a little better than she felt like her music gonna do better than her sister. Okay, I can see that. I can see where you're going with that. I ain't gonna knock it. I feel like I can agree. I can agree. I do feel like there's like maybe like 3 songs that gonna hit the TikTok and they're gonna give her, or hit, the radio because she get more radio shine. I don't see it happen. I'm talking about Halle, but I really see her focusing on movies. I really do. I see her focusing on movies. Yep, she's going to be just fine and have another baby by a man and not a boy. Exactly, her husband, boo. She's gonna get married. She's definitely, because I feel like, dang, wow, was she listening to me? When y'all remember, you know what? Listen, this just make my heart smile. Let me tell y'all something. I tell y'all straight up, some of these celebrities do have came by my channel. I may not have the biggest platform other readers do, but they don't been by me. Been by my channel, special DDG. Okay, so we'll talk about that another day. But let's get on to Halle. First of all, I don't know if she, for some reason the spirits was talking to her or her ancestors, but she finally get it. Even though I said when I done her last reading of her movie career. I said her career is not over with. Issue is that she needs to get rid of that dark cloud. And that dark cloud was that King of Wands, and he was in reverse. And you know who that King of Wands was? Baby daddy. Because he was not understanding her feelings. He didn't care. So there you go. And that's it. Everybody loves a good breakup album, and both of them seems to be in their movie back. Exactly. Getting their money, yes, they are. Definitely. I said, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, Chloe making money. Halle is going to make her money. Well, she had already been making money, but she had to get, she fell off due to the fact of DDG. You know what I said, fell off? Meaning she had that baby last year. That does slow you down a little bit because you had to have a baby and you had to have your time off before you jump back into work. And so she's just starting to build herself back up. That's normal. That's like what is that called? What y'all call that? Paternity leave, right? Maternity leave. So that's what she did. But I didn't feel, like I said, people were saying her career was over with. I didn't see that. I said, not technically. I never saw that. But what I do feel like she just dealt with a childish boy. And she regretting to even deal with him. Which the whole thing is she was trying to make people, she was trying to make it seem like, not make it seem like, but she was trying to make it seem like that everything was all peaches and cream, which we know it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And she was trying to prove people a point about DDG. That's what she messed up at. Girl, take that loss. I said it. Take that loss and keep it moving. We have been there. It is what it is. Everybody loves it. Yeah. So it happens. It is what it is, and I'm just knowing that she's learning. We all learn when we made some silly mistakes. And Halo is not a mistake. He was made out of love from her heart, even though that fool used her. But like I said, having a baby out of insecurities, right? And that's what it is. Because you want to upstage another woman because you felt insecure, that you felt that he was going to go back with her because he texts that woman. That could have been a sign, girl. Pay attention to your red flags. But it's a learning lesson. You're half a century years old, you're 25 years old, you're learning. It's cool. It happens. It's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. And he's a beautiful baby boy. And like I said, she's gonna get her custody baby. And right now, he acting like he don't care, but he do. And then I seen a couple of clips, everybody posting them lies that he was sitting up. I'm not dwelling over him crying or nothing, but I felt sorry for him. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No, I didn't. Because you know what you did. You know what you did. You're only crying because she came out and you thought she was not going to say nothing. That's what you thought. No, you got it backwards. And remember on my live, I said, oh boo, she on her revenge page. I mean, this is something that for her safety. Because if a person, I heard him say, if I'm correctly, a couple of clips I see on TikTok, and especially Instagram, this fool saying that he want to move out of the country and he want to take Halo with him. Are you serious? Baby, that's already been documented. That's basically saying you kidnapped your son from your child, whatever. I'm just saying what I saw. So, But I think I'm just gonna crash out and leave. Y'all still there? I see 5 people. Y'all still there? Yeah, I know my girl Tashi gone. Is she still? Y'all still there? I know I've been talking. I don't know why I'm waiting on 5 people to give me another like. I need more likes. Need 5 more. But it's all good. It is what it is. I'm going to cut this video. Once I put in the timestamps, I'm going to cut it anyway. With the readings. So everybody can come back and look at it. I know I talk too much. It is what it is. I did long readings on all of them. So anyway, y'all, I will catch y'all later next time. I don't know when, because I've been so tired. I've been so sleepy. It's been great to come back on live. It's great to even, see my followers, my subscribers. Y'all such a support, great big supporters to me. I don't know what the heck I just said, but y'all very supportive, and I'm so thankful for that. And I will still do more readings. You just got to follow I'm trying to eliminate readings, okay, on YouTube. And because people been doing some weird things, and I've been getting weird people. So anyway, I'm about to head out. Y'all take care. Next time, if y'all have any more celebrity readings y'all want me to do, just drop it into my my comments. But y'all have a blessed day or night, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, you guys.